Hey everybody, Chance Priest here, Victory Comics LLC, everywhere you want to find us. I wanted to show y'all this this diorama that I built, which is Warriors of the Universe WOTU Diorama. And for those of y'all, this is going to auction, and also we'll be building dioramas for future orders through our custom shop. And I just wanted to, for anybody who's kind of interested or wants one or thinking about buying one or something, so you can know how they work. The first diorama I built, it was all static and it was all on board on a single small board. It was just two figures. And so that was okay. When you get into these bigger ones, you start thinking about shipping or moving or whatever like that. And you want, you're like, man, and you do have to worry about breakage or that's a lot of weight, because like Frogar here is a heavy dude. And so I just wanted to show y'all for reference, so if you're interested or you're already bought one or something like that, so you don't have to worry. Like when I built this, like a figure like Skullum here, there's epoxy in this arm to stretch it out. So he's a completely custom built figure, but his back's been flattened, so he lays perfectly flat, and the gore is all there. Everything is pegged, perfectly pegged, except for him. Now he's a lay-on accessory, but you just match him up to the blood trail there with his leg, and you got him wherever you want him. All the fake flowers, the fake plants, they pull out. They have holes, and since you've already seen the holes, they're pretty easy to just pull out of wherever they come from. And I had him just laying on that because I thought it looked good. Like if you fell back, he was laying on some weed. Like what would happen if you got, if something like that were to bite your arm off and your leg off, you'd fall down and you wouldn't really care what you fell on. So I got that, these are, they really, I have them, takes time to design a peg and to get the pegs they fall in perfect. And instead of pegging the board, I wanted to peg the figure. So the pegs are in the figure, so you don't have to worry about lining that up. So I mean, he just pretty much just pops in there and he's on there. I mean, they're not going nowhere. They're not. He's really heavy, so I always worry, but he's not going anywhere. They're down in the base. And if for some reason you go, oh gosh, I don't like that base anymore and I just want the figure, which is crazy, but if you want to do that, all you got to do is take a pair of pliers and pull those pegs out, and they'll they're frictioned in there, but you can wiggle them out, no problem, and it doesn't hurt anything. Anyway, that's the Auroras. These pieces aren't signed because this is sold as a diorama, so each individual piece is not signed or numbered on the bottom. The whole thing will be signed and numbered on the bottom. That way, some of these things are real valuable, like a Frogar. Pop him out. That's a valuable character. That's it really rare, hardly any made. So I wouldn't want somebody to at one point to pull it out and sell it like it was a production Frogar. This is a custom shop thing. That's what I'm trying to get across here. And of course, again, he's pegged. And also, what I do with all the dioramas is all the arms are static, so they can't be moved. They're all. We use a type of glue. You just can't break it. I know. I actually tried to break a pin, and I broke below it was a head on top of a chest, and I was banging the head on the counter, and it didn't break at the neck at the joint. It broke below the joint, so it actually broke the plastic before it broke the glue spot. So I thought that's kind of crazy. I mean, so that's why I'm really secure about wrapping these up and shipping them. Of course, you got Frogar with his mouth. These actually will go up to auction. I mean, this is going to YouTube, so who knows when people are going to see it. But this is going up for auction tomorrow night, because I will share this with Facebook and all that stuff like that. Anyway, it gives you an idea what you're buying is what I'm trying to do. And when we're in an auction, I'm not going to have as much time to show you all this, and I'm sure not going to want to pull it all apart. Now, I'm trying to show y'all. I did that water it's, it's supposed to be he's in a swamp, so I kept the grass and everything matte, and then the blood is like that, and then you can see how it really looks like swampy water with blood draining into it. As with everything, it looks 10 times better in person. I looked at my pictures that I took last night, and I was like, holy cow, like Aurora's here. He just looks red. He's got like 3 or 4 different shades of red to orange, and then the blues, they looked almost like it was like a light blue. I have a special technique in where I what I call electrifying the blue, and man, this thing is it's best Auroras I've ever touched. I've ever put my hands on. I've ever painted. This skullum is I wanted to do like the original skullum was all green, and I wanted to do him all green, but I gave him a horde skullum arm here, which I think he might be the only one ever to have that arm, but and I topped it with some yellow, and anyway, I'm in love with it. It took a long time. I went to do 2 dioramas. I built. It took me a whole day to build this diorama, and then one for AAA, our master painter, and he's still painting on his. It's another three character diorama. And then I finished mine because I was just insane, and it was all in my head, and I shot through it pretty quick. But man, they're great. They're great. Anyway, if you want to order a diorama, you can get with me. It has to be like, we have to custom tune it, because the what can be done, and also how much time and work it's going to take, and so it's not going to be one of those, hey, I want a diorama with these 3 characters and let's do it, and then some of the characters are still either unavailable or rare, so you can't just have anything. But like I say, the dioramas are all going to be one of a kind, so we're going to kind of shoot the curl. I've already got ideas for 3 or 4 more, and I hope y'all enjoy them. I'm in love making them, so y'all have a good one. Thank y'all. Victory.